I need a hot girl who would ride with me. A down hot girl who would try with me. Number one hot girl. There's no other for me.
I go out of the apartment. I bought furniture. I bought TVs.
So you move fast. You move fast.
Yeah, I said bring your daughter. Like yo, like I just started a whole different family. Like yo, I was bugging. I was like yo, get your kid.
So
like,
so where's your daughter and where's your relationship with her and Sarah at this point?
no, hold on. We're gonna skip like right now. Hold on. So I'm like, all right, get a crib. I call Sarah. Sarah's like, yo, like yo, you living with that girl now? Like yo, I just gotta clear my mind. Yo, wife, and she like, yo, Danny, you're bugging. Like, but I'm not telling her what I saw.
Mm-hmm.
Cause she's gonna deny it.
Right.
You know what I'm trying to say? So I'm just like, yo, Sarah, look, you lying. You know what I'm saying? And me, Sarah, I'm like, yo, tell her that you talking to Shotty. She's like, you're bugging. What are you talking about? Like, I'm not talking to Shotty. Like, what are you talking about? Da-da-da. I'm like, yo, Sarah, da-da-da. Like, it just got into a mess. So now I'm still accusing her. She's denying it, which is making me feel good because it's like, you're not admitting it because it's not true. I didn't want to believe it was true. So I'm like, she's denying it. Thank you. Because it makes me feel good. Like, yo, you wouldn't do that to me.
So what made you so mad? Is it because it was with Shotty? Because
Yes.
you both were cheating on each other.
Yeah.
Yo. Of course, it's betrayal, but I'm saying.
Imagine your husband sleeping with your sister or your best friend.
Right. It's more.
It hurts because it's like, yo, why don't you cheat with a guy from Connecticut? Why don't you cheat with a guy from Texas? Cheat with them.
But you are as you're saying, you're not justifying.
I don't want to know.
You're not justifying that she did it.
It don't hurt if you don't know.
But you're saying it didn't justify the consequence that you gave her.
What do you mean?
You're not saying that Sarah's. You understand that Sarah's cheating with Shotty. If that's what happened,
it's the way I handled the situation.
Mm.
So long story short, that's like a Wednesday. That Friday, now let's get close. That Friday, I go to the Breakfast Club, right? Because after I saw those messages, I said, fuck all them dirty bloods. I got no crew. This is November 15th. I'm not non-trained no more. I fired everybody, nobody in my camp, because now I have an idea of what's going on. November 15th. After that Breakfast Club interview, before I fired everybody. Mm-hmm. I think it's dated right here. Look.
Yeah, you came to the interview saying that you were done. You denounced them.
Watch It All Crumble, November 15th of 2018. Mm-hmm. I made a video saying I fired everybody. That's a Thursday. I said, watch it all crumble. Everybody in my team. I got no manager, I got no booking agent, no PR, no pump. It's dated November 18th. November 15th of 2018. November 15th, 2018, I fired everybody. That was on a Thursday. The very next morning, November 16th, I went on Breakfast Club and said I denounced being non-trade. I'm not non-trade. Yeah. Fuck all them dirty bloods. Remember. Mm-hmm. The night of November 15th, I get a call from Intel. And this is how I found out Shotty was really sleeping with Sarah. The Fed said, yo, we just intercepted a wiretap and we know that Shotty and Sarah are fucking. I hear from a federal agent. Mm-hmm. That's November 16th. Now my heart is shattered. I go that night to Sarah's house with her mother and father there. I said, yo, we just got called from the feds, and the feds said that you fucking Shotty in front of her mom and her dad. She rushes out the living room. Goes to her room, and starts crying. Just how me and you sitting, she's sitting on her bed. I'm sitting on the chair. I grab her hands just like this. Mm-hmm. I'm like, yo, Sarah, we're with each other for 7 years. I love you, and that's never gonna change. Don't embarrass me. The feds are running down on us, and this is about to be plastered everywhere. You're gonna embarrass me when everybody knows this. Give me a chance to clean this up. It's embarrassing. I said, Sarah, please. And she's crying. Like, you can see her face is just covered in water. And I kissed her at that. Like, me and her kissed. And I said, Sarah, nothing's going to change. She's like, nothing's ever going to be the same. Please. Like, nothing's ever going to be. I said, Sarah, trust me. Like, if you did it, just let me know. At that very moment, Sarah looked at me and said, did it happen? Yes or no? if you don't want to say yes, just shake your head. And she shook her head yes. She shook her head yes, and I said, yo, nothing's gonna change. I'm gonna get us through this.
Were you being serious?
No, I was lying. But I needed that closure. So I'm like, I said, get in the car. She like, nah. Like, you gonna pop on me. I said, Sarah, get in the car. She gets in the car. I said, Sarah, when? Why? How? I said, how many times? I'm sick. I said, how many times? She said, a handful. I said, what's a handful? She said, a lot of times. I said, where? In the house? I said, yeah, in the house. I said, where else? I said, in his house.
Mm.
I said, when did it start? She said, yo. She said, remember that time you called me from jail and said you needed a lawyer? June 16th?
I'm sorry, y'all.
I swear to God. And I called her. She said, Shadi took me to get the lawyer. After we went to the lawyer, he took me to a spa downtown Manhattan. And at the spa, they went to get massages. And this guy's a fucking greaseball. He took her to go get a massage and like forced himself on her. And not to say that only he's wrong, but she should have knew like, yo, chill. You my big father's man.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I said, remember that day, June 16th.
Mm.
Then July 22nd. Then September. Then October. And now we in November. So she's telling me about the spa. I'm just like, yo, I don't want to hear it no more. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, I'm going to drop you off with your mother. And she's like, you gonna call me though, right?
Mm.
I'm like, yeah. I'm like, yo, this is gonna be everywhere because the Fed confirmed it for me. So I'm like, delete your Instagram. She's like, all right. She's trying to hold on to me at this point. She deletes her Instagram, and I drop off her mom, and I go back to Jade, and I'm like, she's like, what's going on? I don't tell Jade because I'm embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? That's embarrassing. So she's like, what's wrong? You look. I'm like, nothing. That's November 16th. The very next day, November 17th. November 17th, I'm in a sneaker store. The feds grab me. They're like, yo, you have to come with us. I'm like, who are you? Like, yo, you have to come with us. They tell me they the feds. At this point, I'm snitch ready. You know what I'm trying to say? So a lot of people don't know this. I was snitching before I got locked up. Mm-hmm. But it wasn't official till I got locked up because I had to sign papers.
So this is, you about to tell us when it started, the snitching?
Yeah.
Okay.
So November 17th, I'm in the interrogation room with the feds, and they like, yo, they heard the wiretap saying super duper violate him with Jim Jones, Mel Murder, and Shadi. Like, yo, if you see him, shoot the security guards. They can't shoot back. They don't got license to shoot back. So the feds are asking me, who would hurt you? And I'm like, why? But they're not telling me about the wiretap yet. Mm-hmm. They're like, yo, this, that, and the third. Yo, listen, we want to give you protection. I said, listen, I will cooperate with y'all. Like, I'm ready to snitch, but I can't be seen with no feds. I got an album coming out. Mm-hmm. So they're like, all right, so you're denying the protection? I'm like, yeah, but any information y'all need, I could give y'all because they're ready to kill me. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So they're like, all right, you're free to go. This November 17th. I leave. I said, what you mean what show? It said we paid you $160,000 or $180,000 for this show.
I remember that they were taking money on behalf of you.
I said $160,000, $180,000. You only sent me $60,000. They said what? We sent Cafano, Jordan, Shadi $160,000, $80,000. I said, yo, I already knew. Like I'm in too deep. 6 o'clock, me and Jade are ready. After the meeting with the booking agents, I'm like, yo, I found out they stealing money. I find out all this shit. I'm like, yo, let's go to this show and you out in Connecticut. As we're pulling out the driveway, the feds just took us down, took the whole gang down, non-Trey. And then.
And again, did you have another conversation with God at that point?
As soon as I got locked up, I kid you not, I felt a relief.